What's up, world? Mike D here, continuing on with my Satisfactory game. I've been working a bit in the background, offline as it were. Started unlocking some more of the tech here on this level. I did unlock trains, but I'm not ready for trains. I gotta get oil and plastics and all sorts of other stuff going first. And so, that is what I am doing. I am out here on the oily coast. This is where my main base is, over here. But yep, setting up some stuff out here to start tapping into some sweet, sweet black gold. Texas tea. Anyway, I'm the Beverly Hillbillies up in here. I did do a whole bunch of exploration, hoovered up a whole bunch of hard drives, Mercer spheres, stuff like that. I actually have enough Mercer spheres. I think I'm pretty much like automated on my ability to have like items just flow into my magical backpack. I don't really need to worry about whether or not I have enough stuff with me anymore. I get to just kind of build. It's kind of nice. Reminds me a little bit of creative mode, right? You're just kind of able to go. You don't have to think as hard about oh no, did I bring enough this thing with me? Because you know what? It just slowly refills in your magical bags. The only thing that I don't have set up to magically refill, apart from some advanced materials, is I don't have iron rods, of all things. I'm just not making them right now. And so, yeah, they're not set up to do the auto magic refill. But you look, and here I am putting some random junk in there. I don't even care about the leaves, really. It's just a way to get it out of my inventory. But concrete slowly just ticks up, right? Been using tons of it, and it just slowly refills. Same thing with iron plate. Was just using a ton of it, building all that foundation. Slowly refills. It's kind of nice, right? Just one thing you don't really need to worry about. I'm gonna put some more solid biofuel in there, just top that up. I've been trying to keep these generally topped up to max. That way, kind of whatever I want to make at any point, even if it's not automated, like screws. I obviously don't have automated either. But yeah, anything automated or not, I just have the resources. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So here I am. I'm getting some rubber going first. It brings in crude oil, produces rubber, heavy oil residue. In terms of oil, I have normal and pure. Pure's going to be bringing in 240s. Normals are going to bring in 120s. Well, yeah. 240 divided by 30, that's 8. So I have 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 that are going to be fed off of a pure one, and then I'm going to have to add in another line to bring in a normal, or I'll just connect them over there. What's the max throughput on these? 300. Yeah, so I will put in a junction. We'll have the junction go down. One of the other things I've been doing a little bit of is getting things like pipeline floor holes. Will this match up? I don't know. Will it work? Will it end up being too close to where I can't actually get a pipe in there? Probably. That seems to be the problem. Huh? Yeah. Well, fine, fine. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. We'll put the pipeline hole here. There. So this will be where a normal one comes up. And then we need to connect up all of our junctions still. Get this all set up and squared away. I've been contemplating, do I want to keep this going or not? I think 8 things of rubber is probably, or 12 of rubber is probably sufficient. At least you'd hope so, right? Yeah. Get going. There we go. So connecting all these up and then hooking in all of the actual pipes. Nope. Try again. Try again. There we go. We can do it. We can do it. Thankfully, the inputs for rubber and plastic both, unless you're making fancy different versions, the inputs are very, very simple. Crude oil. That's it. Just crude oil. So this pipeline is being fed off of this line. I color-coded them so I knew which was the pure lines and which were the not pure lines. You'll see I have enough room down here that I can put water extractors. That's for later. One of the byproducts that you can get out of oil refining process is petroleum coke, which in order to get rid of, you gotta burn off in coal generators, basically. So I have that set up for laters if needed. Let's see, can we just hook straight in here? Probably not. No, no. Alright. Ooh. There we go. Loading platform. Yeah, you'll notice I have a jetpack now. I got all sorts of stuff going on. Okay, so we are going to, I think we're going to hook into this one. Yeah. Yes, that one will make sense, or a little bit more sense, I guess. Okay. So we have all of our oil connected in. We need to get some power up here, though. And we need to take care of the outputs. So we will connect up to our fancy, newer giant power poles. Those are actually really handy for getting from point A to point B as well. Alright, yeah, we'll just go every other as normal. Over here, and then oh, that's not helpful. It's not helpful to hook them together. I'm gonna need to deal with pumps, because all of these things are just not high enough. So we'll need to add in some pumps. We'll need to add in let's find out. So, a pump. Nope, going the wrong way. Sir? There we go. So we'll have him there. We'll have him there. We will connect up. I think I have one more normal connection. Oh, I got a couple more normal connections down here. So we'll connect that, and we'll connect that. That might be enough pumping. Let's see. Let's see if we're getting enough. Oh yeah, look at that. Pumps are kicking in. Refineries are starting already? Oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm ready for the refinery to start just yet, but hey. There. Just turn that off for a minute. Just shh. Okay. What we need to do is we need to take care of all the rubber that's coming out of here. This is going to be 20 per minute times 12. 240 a minute. There we go. Mike does math. Math says 240 a minute. Okay, we need Mark III conveyor belts in order to move all of this rubber out of here. And in terms of heavy oil residue, okay, 240. Again, it wait, yeah, 20 times 12, 240. So we're gonna have 240 heavy oil residue. Thankfully, one of these pipes can carry 300. So we're gonna have just enough headspace on our pipes and just enough room for all of our rubber to be going as well. All right. So let's start figuring out our mergers. I think I'm just gonna do it the simple way. Just one giant line. All these up, get them all situated here. Great. And then 20, we got 20, 40, this will make 60, so we can use a Mark I belt to go to there, and then we'll need Mark IIs. 20, 40, 60. So then we'll need Mark IIIs, I think, the rest of the way. I might be overdoing this a little, but again, I got plenty of resources, so I'm not worried about that aspect of things. Okay. So, this is going to be a bunch of rubber. Let us make a big industrial storage thing just right here. Just snuggle it on up with the rest of this. We'll have that dump right in there. Then, what we're going to do with the rubber is we're going to make a dimensional depot And cheat! It's not really cheating. Like, they give you these resources. And this is how we've been refilling our magical pockets, is on the top of industrial storages. The top output just goes straight into a dimensional depot that's sitting on top and keeps filling it up. So I made a little bit of rubber there. Here we go. This number, you see, it's just ticking up slowly. I don't need it to go very fast. It's just constantly refilling, right? So we will be doing stuff with the rest of this rubber soon. But first, we have to figure out what to do with all of this heavy oil residue. And I have a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan. So, first and foremost, we need to start a pipeline. And we're going to start it up here. And we're going to go... Whoop, whoop. We're not going to run off the edge. I swear we're not. Okay. There. Okay. Alright, and then... There. Now we have the pipeline. Now we just gotta put in our junctions as normal. What are you doing? Okay. Alright. Weird. It was hiccuping. It was wanting to put junctions where it shouldn't have put junctions. I think it might have been trying to key off of the junction on the other side, which would be really kind of weird, but every now and then this game gets a little weird. Alright. Just keep going. I'm leaning, because leaning helps me see it better, right? Then, yeah, just start womping them all. Womping them all. There we go. Womping them all together. Look, womping on first tries now, right? And getting all the pipes connected. And getting all of our heavy oil residue all set up for now. Okay. So the other thing we could do is we could put in something like a fluid buffer, right? So something to hold some quantity of heavy oil residue as we're carting it off somewhere else. Not necessarily a bad idea. Do I care enough? Do I care at all? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's put in that fluid buffer right here at the end. I'll be basically in line with the storage tank, right? This should fill up. Fill something? No. Alright, well, go hook the power back up and see how it does. The lift that we have here from the refinery up to the pipe, that should be fine. We shouldn't have any issues there, but Lord only knows. Okay. Alright, here we go. Heavy oil residue is going out of here. And it is entering this pipe. Alright, there we go. Slowly coming up. And we're making rubber. And oh yeah, look at that. It's a decent clip on that amount of rubber. Yeah, and we're starting to get heavy oil residue in our fluid buffer as well. Great. So this is going to run up until this fluid buffer is full, at which point it's going to choke on itself and stop. So we should probably figure out what to do with this heavy oil residue. Well, thankfully, refineries have a solution. We want to probably put this one here. So, for heavy oil residue, we could just turn it into petroleum coke. Remember that comment earlier about petroleum coke, coal generators, all that. So we could do that. We could turn it into residual fuel. So you can take your heavy oil residue, turn it into like basically gasoline or diesel or something like that, and use it to power generators. Or you can package it up, use it in the jetpack, right? Oh, this is diluted packaged fuel. So this takes some packaged water and heavy oil residue to make even more fuel. This is a later recipe that I picked up. I think that's kind of it. We can make petroleum coke or make residual fuel. We're going to probably end up making some of each. And there's a reason for that, because one of the recipes I picked up was a way of making circuit boards out of nothing but petroleum coke and rubber. This takes the thing I'm already outputting and a waste product and makes something super valuable. Now, it doesn't do it super fast, mind you, but if I'm able to turn all this heavy oil residue into petroleum coke, with maybe a little left over for some fuel, but if I'm able to do that, start making circuit boards, right? This circuit board recipe is a heck of a lot cheaper than taking copper sheets and plastic. So we're gonna add that to our to-do list. We're gonna take that versatile framework off. We know what's going into that. So our circuit board, we need petroleum coke and we need rubber, and these are going to be making 5 a minute. So we need 40 and 20. Now, 40 and 20. That's apart from the heavy oil residue turning into petroleum coke, this takes 40 heavy oil residue, and that makes 120. So even if I'm taking 2 refineries worth of rubber to make my circuit boards, I'm still making way more petroleum coke than I could ever need. And that's okay. So I think what we're just going to do is we're going to have some amount of petroleum coke going out here. We'll figure out the best way to segment that up and make some more coal generators. We're doing fine power-wise right now. I've thoroughly expanded my power. Okay, we were doing fine power-wise. I have expanded my power production, but that is definitely something we'll need to work on a little then, huh? All right, so for this refinery, the outputs are pointing forward. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want the outputs to still face towards the back. where the inputs are forward. And I'll just run the heavy oil residue from the back to the front, and we'll continue on. So, if I am going to turn all of this heavy oil residue into petroleum coke, how much do I need? Well, I have 12 times 20. I have 240 a minute on heavy oil residue. Turning that into petroleum coke, 40 a minute. So I need six refineries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 6 refineries worth of heavy oil residue shenanigans. So there's nothing apart from heavy oil residue needed for this recipe. So we are just going to run this up to the front. Run it all the way down to the end. Wow. That is just enough. And then we're gonna... I think we're gonna end up hopping up here so we can more efficiently line up the junctions. There we go. Then connect it all up. The nice thing about the petroleum coke as well is you can put it into the awesome sink. You can just get rid of it if you need to. You don't need to turn it into anything else. You don't need to burn it as power. You can just be like, and yeah, this needs to go away now. And yeah, just not sweat it. Alright. Throw down some... more of these. Line up another one of these. I'm not going to be putting this into a magic box or doing anything crazy like that. This is mostly just so I can get it taken care of. Ooh, 120 a minute is a lot. 120 a minute is way more than my belts can handle. So, even a Mark III belt can only handle 2 of these. So we're going to have to start stacking real quick. Yeah. Okay. So, we'll have a merger here. Yes, we're gonna point them out. And it'll be every other that we'll have. Okay. And then we will have stackable conveyor poles. We're going to try and center these, make them look a little better. There we go. Oh. We only need 1 to start. And then here, we'll need 2. This is still more than we can handle. Wow. Wow! Like, I always forget just how crazy some of these builds get, right? It's just instant bonkers. Okay, so that's that one. Here's this one, and then you're gonna go here, and you can go in there, right? I guess. And then we'll have the Mark II coming here and the Mark II coming here. Alright. And then for this one, Mark II there, Mark II there. You'll notice, like, it's very quiet. All the refineries have stopped because the heavy oil residue has just backed up at this point, right? Okay. And then Mark III. And we'll... Come on. There we go. Connect there. Alright. We might end up putting another bin on top? Sure. Put a run-of-the-mill storage container on top. And we have now taken care of the petroleum coke on a very, very, very temporary basis. Like, so temporary, in fact, this is going to back up really quickly. Alright. So. Petroleum coke, please. Alright, so your petroleum coke, your petroleum coke. You are. Great. So, yeah. This is how fast it's filling up on this double bin, and then we got the single bin up above. Yeah, this is going to be... They stacked to 200. This is going to be full in a hot second. So, we have our petroleum coke. We have a rubber. And that's what we needed in order to make our circuit boards. So, for circuit boards, 4 rubber, 8 coke, but it was 5 a minute, right? So it was 20 and 40. Well, and it was in assemblers. So the question is, do we go up a level? Do we make it up there? Or do we expand out sideways? I'm a little tempted to go up a level. The reason for, well, these are really tall, but the reason for going up a level is it lets us preserve the rest of this level for plastics. We do have a whole chunk more refining to do. We want to be making plastics. We want to be able to do stuff with plastics. So, let us start going up. We'll use this here corner for it. I've been a little lazy in my building so far, but we can make this look a little better. There, okay. I don't think we're high enough yet. Nope. Need to keep going up. Alright. 3 and 3? No. Keep going. 3 and 6. 6. This looks like it'll get us there. Alright. So we'll take this foundation and we'll just start building out. The magic of Zoop building. Zoop! Alright. Okay. Nope. This is my last one on this side. And I think we go a whole nother 10. Look how fast I'm burning through all these resources, though. Whoo boy. Oh man, it just keeps going, don't it? Alright. 6. Just go to full 10. We'll see. Okay, yeah, it wasn't actually the full 10, but it's fine for me to do it. We'll finish up this level of the factory at some point. Oh my goodness, look look how fast I'm burning through all of the resources that I had stored in my magic pockets there, right? I'm running low on iron plates and concrete and everything. Alright. So, up here, we're going to start making circuit boards. For circuit boards, we need rubber and we need iron coke. Well, we've got plenty of each. The rubber is probably the limiting factor. Because for each one of these, basically, this is saying that one assembler per one refinery. And we don't want to use all our rubber in this way. So, of the 12 refineries downstairs, probably 10 assemblers. So let's start sketching out what that looks like. So we will have the assemblers here-ish, like this. We are going to eventually be using the other materials, or the circuit boards, to make computers. If I remember right, that needs plastic, so the fact that you're able to make all of this in the one spot just makes a lot of sense. Alright, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Another 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. There's 9. And then there's 10. Alright. So, first thing we are going to do is we need to bring up the rubber. So if I make a Mark III conveyor. Because remember, at 20 a minute times 10, I need 240. A Mark III can move 270. So we're going to go there. And then we're going to go downstairs. Oh man, that was right on the money. That was totally unplanned. I will take it. I'll take it all day long. Alright. So we are going to put this here. We are going to end up having a splitter just in case we want to use the rubber in this area on something else. I can't like just connect it automatically, so I have to kind of put the splitter way back here and then janky up some belts. No. Ooh. This might actually have to be differently done. So, splitter. Sure. Put you out here. Then actually connect up the Mark III. Turn it. There. That should do it. And then there is rubber flowing. Okay, and we basically have to do the same thing over here with the petroleum coke, but how much and which one? So I need I needed 240, so I need 480. I can't actually bring up 480 at once right now. Again, problem with conveyor speeds, so might have to do something a little goofy. Yeah, that's right into assembler. So if we bring one down here, and then we bring another one down right next to it. There. And we can hook one of these guys up to one, and one of these guys up to the second one. Yeah, I don't like that, and I don't like that. Alright. Well, how about we make that one that, and this one this. Okay. It still doesn't look great, but... Oh no! Oops. Okay. Yep. Yep. And unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to turn these around. Can I... Nope. Nope. You just start over. Okay. Great. Well, the idea was sound. It was just a function of me being dumb. So, Mark 3, alright. And then... Alright. Okay. There. That should do it. Make it so I can make these look a little cleaner. There. There. That looks better. And did we do it right this time? We did it right this time. Look at that. First try. Okay. So, here's the rubber that's coming up. And for the rubber, we just need a bunch of splitters. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get our first splitter right there. Yeah, that's just not going to work, so just go here. It's always a little easier to make them on the same input as you go, right? Okay. And then... all of these get by with a Mark 1 belt. This guy. Alright. 40 per minute on coke, 20 per minute on rubber. Yes. All of the inputs from the splitter to the thing get by on just a single Mark 1 belt. That's still a Mark 1 because we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 60. And the rest of these I'll do. Nope. This way. This way. Okay. Oops. Okay. If I was interested in being more precise, which evidently I'm not, I would be a little bit more careful about where I can switch to Mark 2s, but that's okay. So, we have rubber loading up on all of these. Just change that to a Mark 2 belt. Just make me happier about it. Okay. So there is all the rubber coming in. Now we need to basically do the same thing, but a step higher. There. See, if it's not actually lined up properly on the belt, then you can janky it up there. Alright, so we're gonna have Mark 3. Okay, no, I don't want it. No, stop it. Do we need to instead just do the splitter on top of the other splitter? That's the other way to do it. That might be the easier way. Okay. For any one of these, for this, we need 40 a minute on petroleum coke. So, just a normal belt coming in. Whoa! That doesn't work. That doesn't work either. And that doesn't work. No. No. Alright, alright. That doesn't... Annoying. Alright. So... we'll put them just out a bit. How about that? Alright, and then we have to dismantle all the lower ones. There. Okay. Alright. We could use straight mode if we like. Okay. Now... all these have to get plugged in. And once they're all plugged in, I'll figure out how we're actually going to hook up the various belts for them. Okay. So, each one of these is going to be 40. So, I've got 240. I have 240. I can bring up more than 240, but I only really have 240 available long term because this line is only connected to two refineries. There, that's the word. So, okay. So there's we can go 6. Alright. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. Why don't we just go 5 and 5? That will make everything a little bit smoother. Oh, look at that. We're able to just run it straight underneath. And then when we want it, pop it on up. Wow, this looks like I know what I'm doing. Jeez, I really don't. I'm pretty bad. Okay, so we have all that happening, and then we're going to be making a circuit board. Each one of these is going to be making 5 a minute. So we're going to be making a whopping 50. Dun dun dun. That's fine. Let us get back to our industrial storage with the stacking, and then the cheating, and then the whoop whoop. Great. And then all we need is mergers. Alright. Straighten this out, and all this just Mark 1 belt the whole way. Because at 50 a minute, it really is not going to matter. The belts that move 60 a minute are more than sufficient for our needs. Okay. Great. Now, we just need power up here, right? Okay. Nope. Let us go between them. There we go. Keeping with our particular aesthetic. Woo. Alright. Then hook you up, Most of these don't have recipes set in them yet. That's fine. Okay. So you are making electrode circuit boards. You are as well. You all will be. And now this is using up some of the petroleum coke that is happening downstairs, but we still are making way too much of that. So we got to figure out some way. Oh yeah, see, this is maxed out already. This is, yeah, also maxed out. So, we have to take 240 a minute and we have to get rid of it. Easiest way to do that, burn it. Thankfully, we got all this water right here, and we got coal generators. So, what we'll do is we will just pop down here, grab some nuts, throw down some coal generators. Coal-powered generators. We'll see how high the smokestack is. Oh, the smokestack clips in. That's no fun. Alright, well, we're just gonna put down one. No, we're gonna put down one. There we go. And for petroleum coke, it says it burns 25 a minute. So we have 240 or more excess. We need 10 coal generators just to keep up. That's a lot. That's a lot. But we can do it. So let's get up here. Poof. All right. We could even possibly do it here. I think this room is enough. Yeah. Yeah, the smokestack for the refinery is about as tall as the smokestack for the coal generator. Ooh! Coal generators might be a little taller. Huh. Fun fact. Never knew. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can... I don't want to mess with this. This is a way to get more oil. So what you do is, if I remember right, you pump water into this, and then oil starts coming out of the little small patches here. I'm pretty sure that's how this works. Yeah. There's all sorts of oil things here, but you have to basically pressurize it. So you cap this, and then it makes all the other little bits explode with oil, which you make great goobly gobs of energy. So that's a bonus. But yeah, it's a little tricky. Okay. No. These are not the things I want. This is the thing I want. There we go. We're gonna do a little clear cut in here. Gotta make a little extra space. So, staying away from this stuff, I can start building about here and then off to the right. We could just take one of these, I think. There we go. And then we're gonna take some of this here foundation. Right? Sure. No. Okay. Yes, that's okay. And then we gotta go this way with it. I think it's 6. So if we add 5 to what we have going on here, that should get us alright. Here's that foliage again. take care of you in a minute, sir. Then 6 on this one. 6 on this one. Alright. Because I really want to burn off all of the petroleum coke that I possibly can. I don't have a good use for it right now, apart from making those circuit boards, which I am doing, and happy to do it. I know that later I will probably have other uses for it, but just not there right now. Alright, come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, so much better. Alright, tree. Okay. Alright, we'll get down below. We'll trim the verge, as they say. Okay. Okay. Should be good. Of course, one more. Over here. Grab some berries. Grab some more berries. Okay. Nope. Get that one too. Alright. So, coal generators. Which, is kind of nice timing because, honestly, I could really use the power right now too. So we're not going to leave a ton of room in the back. Looks like we have enough room in the front. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to be a little short. Are we? We're not. Ha! 10. Yeah. I'm going to need to expand this out when I get the plastic going because I'm going to be making a whole lot more petroleum coke. But that is later Mike's problem. Alright. So, remembering our ratios from before, it is 8 to 3, so it should be 10 to 2. Yeah, we're consuming 45 cubic meters a minute on liquid, and a water extractor. Can make 120. Wait, what? 120. 120 versus 45. Yeah. 450 divided by 120. Yes, so 4 will get us there. There's 1. We'll have 1 on this end, and I think we'll put the other 3 down here. Yeah. There. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I've been playing for 2 hours. I've been recording for over an hour. Yeah, it's almost time to be stopping here, ain't it? Alright. We're gonna connect this guy here. And then we're gonna run a power line out front. Okay. Then for this, I'm going to just do that. Come over here. Aha. There we go. Alright, and then we will get our splitters on. Let's put them in a little bit more. Thinking that I'm going to have to basically do this a second time. Puts me in the mood that I should probably conserve some space along the way here. Alright, yeah, so these guys are going to be cranking through the resources. Yep, that is what I want. Once again, ignoring the economy of it, just using Mark III belts all the way along. Okay. Then put one here. Not this, not this. Okay. Put one here. Put one here. Here. Put one all the way down at the end. Great. Now we just got to get our piping. We'll have to do pumps, we'll have to do all that again. That's fine. We know how this goes, right? Wait a minute. Oop, wrong buttons. This can only carry 300. Oh, we need to have 2 of these on each side. Get to our 4. Well, that actually works out a little better because then we're able to put the pump in. piping in here. We're gonna clip right through that. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah. My water extractor was backwards. I was like, what's going on? Alright. 1 and 2 and get the pipe up here. Wow, we're winning right now. Maybe I should just stop and go to bed at this rate. My goodness, I'm just kind of a mess right now. Alright. Alright, we're yeah. Okay. Huh. Pipe is too long. Cool. Alright. Okay. So we have a pipe, and then we need to connect the two pipes together. We need to connect these. We need to connect these there. We need to get our pump going. Connect the pump. Okay. Then we got to get all of our pipe connections in. And then we'll be making power. Making more power. Ah! Sorry. Oh, I think we need to get our power connections in before we actually make the power. Oh. Great. Water is holding steady. Power is being made. How much power are we making? Oh, nice. We were almost at max consumption versus our capacity. Our capacity went from 2625, now we're at 3375. Alright. So we are making some good power. Getting that petroleum coke going in there. I am curious as to how the various things are going. That one's full. That one is basically full. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. They're all getting jammed up a little. We're really close to balanced on this. We're eating almost that entire belt here. We're eating 250 out of the 270 coming in. So I could add one more like coal generator on the end and underclock it just to use literally the entire belt. I think it's okay. We're consuming a whole lot of this. Oh, yep. We are consuming a lot of this. We are making... Oh, look at all these circuit boards. Oh, man. So nice. Circuit boards can be a real pain in the butt to try and make in a decent quantity at various points in the game. We'll throw a bunch of stuff in here, start it uploading. Oh, we'll also check on the MAM real quick. Hard drive scan complete. So, silicon high-speed connectors, which takes circuit boards, which I'm making now. Silica and quick wire. Stitched iron plate is interesting, but not necessarily good. I'm gonna rescan it. Adhered iron plate. So taking iron and rubber, that's weird. Recycled plastic, here we go. Take rubber, take fuel, make plastic. Neither one of these are good. Oh man. I think we're gonna take the recycled plastic just in case. I don't know. There's no good. Like, you can make residual fuel, so you can turn your... You can take rubber, turn it into... rubber, you're making heavy oil, and you're making rubber, right? And then you can take that heavy oil, turn it into fuel. Then you take some of that rubber and some of that fuel, and you turn it into plastic. Or you could just make plastic. And this, like, why would I use a hard-to-get resource like rubber to make something as basic as a reinforced iron plate? Yeah, I guess this one, but both are bad. Both are bad. I didn't need to choose either one. I could have just left them sitting there. That's what I've done with some of these. Like, steel rod is junk. Quick wire stator, junk. Steel canister can be interesting if you need a whole bunch of canisters quick. Fine black powder, nope, don't care. Plastic AI limiter could be interesting. Flexible framework, that's actually not bad. Automated speed wiring, a stator, wire and high-speed connector to get your automated wire, and you make it at a good rate. Oh, that's interesting. Bolted frame, I haven't... The amount of screws involved in that is just bonkers. You're making 5 a minute, so it's 2.5 times 56. It's like a... Oh man. That's like, it's almost 150 screws a minute in order to just make those bolted frames. But you make them real quick, so, you know, there's that. Okay, well, I think that'll be it for here. I've gotta start building out plastic. So, gotta go back to this level, get a couple billion more refineries going, get some plastic going. Maybe I'll start some fuel as well. That would probably liven things up a little. Get some real power going for once. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. So, thanks for hanging out. We'll probably pick this up next time. I have a monstrous goobly gob number of different games in my library. Obviously, I'm kind of stuck on Satisfactory right now, but I will mix it up a bit more as we keep going along. Alright, have a good night.